Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Vanquish. Today we're picking up with Act 1, Mission 4. And today I want to start breaking the game down piece by piece a little bit more thoroughly, so we'll start by going over melee again real quick since I only glossed over that last episode. Melee is a really strong option in this game, and each weapon, as you can see, has its own unique attack animation. Plus, you have this unique melee attack while rocket sliding. The cost of meleeing is that it overheats your suit, which reduces your mobility until the bar fills back up with green again. But it's important to recognize that your suit only overheats when you actually hit an enemy with a melee attack. If you whiff or if you hit a wall or something, you will not overheat, which is why you can use the rocket slide's melee attack, the flying kick. You can hit a wall, kick yourself up in the air, and then activate slow motion in midair. That's why that works. So it's a system with a lot of nuance to it, and you can do some pretty cool stuff with the melee system in this. It's more in-depth than you would think. It's not just hit a button, receive results. Although you could just use it like that, and it's very, very powerful. You just have to be careful with when and where you're using melee. So now we begin Act 1, Mission 4 proper, which is a big firefight in the courtyard. We've had Gorgis here. We're going to have another Romanov soon. I'm going to try to get position. Oh, that broke the cover. That's so cool. Kicking off of the cover to get up in the air broke the cover a little bit. Cover can degrade very rapidly in this, which is a pretty cool feature. And you can activate slow motion when vaulting over cover. Oh, god damn. There's so much going on in this game. That's why I love it so much. It's why it stands head and shoulders above every other third-person shooter. There is so much that I have not even gotten around to talking about or showing off yet. There's a lot of stuff that if you pay close attention, Ooh, hey. First one whiffed a little bit. Put me in a bad spot. There's a lot of little stuff that if you're paying careful attention, you'll see things that might not quite add up. There are little tricks you could do to optimize your play. Little advanced things that make a really big difference. Alright, back here. Oh, that's a disc launcher. I didn't think we got one of those this early. Ooh. Yeah, I had no idea there was a disc launcher this early on. That's going to be really nice in a second. The disc launcher is a very, very interesting weapon. Its basic fire mode, when you pull the trigger, launches this spinning disc at your target. But, yeah, let's show that, actually. When I get a chance, I want to melee with this thing, because not only is its attack animation really fucking cool, yeah, you're a good guinea pig. It's the Gears of War chainsaw bayonet animation. Okay, so it can not only do that, if you're paying attention to the ammo count and the suit overheating, meleeing with this thing does not overheat the suit. It only drains one disc of ammo. So the basic fire mode, when you pull the trigger, launches that spinning destructo disc at your target. It hits the enemy that you're aiming at and ricochets off them and bounces to other nearby enemies. This is the other really unique thing that the disc launcher is good for. If I can get a good target on the Romanov over here, I have to get kind of in front of him. If you aim the disc launcher at his head, you can decapitate it. You can decapitate the Romanovs, which kind of neuters them. It doesn't kill them outright, but they stumble around blind and they become much less of a threat. The Romanovs, those big white robots, are normally very threatening. They come in tons of different models. They all do different things. They're normally some of the biggest threats on the battlefield. But when you decapitate them with the disc launcher, they just stumble around. They can't do much of anything to you. They'll still try to come at you, but very, very easy to deal with now. You kind of just stand next to him and unload with a shotgun. You can kind of just take your pick of however you want to dispatch them. The disc launcher is an awesome weapon. That's why I love having it around. Oh, hey. It's not quite what I wanted to happen. Yeah, and its melee is so good. It doesn't overheat the suit. It just uses one disc of ammo. Ah, hey, oh, shit. I'm overheated. Not because of the disc launcher, because I took a little bit too much damage when I was going up to melee. I have to remember that just because this is normal, I can't go, like, brain dead nuts with this. So we have the heavy machine gun up at 4 stars. The damage upgrades don't start occurring until you get towards, like, the last couple of upgrades, like level 9 and 10, I think. That's fine, though. We don't need that right now. We definitely don't need any damage upgrades on the heavy machine gun. Alright. There is a chest right here I'm going to pick up. It's got a sniper rifle in it. Normally I might pick that up, but I actually have kind of my ideal loadout right now. Got my heavy machine gun, I have my shotgun, and I have my disc launcher. There is a chest back here that I almost missed. It's always worth going around checking these out. Nah. Maybe I'll switch back to the assault rifle later on, but not right now. Having too much fun with the disc launcher. I really like this weapon. Alright, now we move on to the next part of the act.
Burns, look. He's trying to lure us in. I know that. You want me to sacrifice an entire unit to help 3 men? No, me do it. You just keep your eyes off my ass.
Okay, so on the second floor there are 3 or 4...
Enemy transport ship nearing your position.
Oh, hold on. So we'll shoot the scaffolding down, blow those barrels up, and these light transport ships can be blown up. In fact, I think there's a very vulnerable part of this, and I think there's also a... from the front window, you can shoot through the windshield and kill the pilot, causing it to crash down and kill all of the Gorgies inside. I'll have to try that out with some of the later transport ships. Oop, hey. My aiming is really bad there. It's really off. Okay, you two. So I was saying there were 3 or 4 soldiers in these electrical restraints up here.
You know, I think that shock treatment actually fixed my back problems. Bet you can get one of those things on eBay. This is gonna be fun.
And they all have weird-ass comments about how much they love their restraints. There are some not-so-subtle homoerotic and BDSM undertones in the dialogue in this game. Oh, that was cool. I didn't mean to do that, but it was cool. Went sliding down the stairs into a flying kick that whipped everything. Let's see, let's rescue James.
Thanks, sir. I didn't think anyone was coming for me.
Administering epi.
You say epi? Like an EpiPen? Okay. James didn't have anything to say about his erotic electro restraints. Oh, you can buy one of those on Extreme Restraints. Yeah, I can't believe I know that website. Only because of my brother and me. Used to sponsor that show, and their ad reads were some of the funniest bits of the whole show. Let's see. Okay, they're all EMP. The EMP has a huge radius. And it lasts for quite a long time. Makes it quite a nice grenade to have around. And they always give you plenty of grenades, too. Okay, you're just a soldier. You're on my side.
Thanks. You saved the others?
Yeah, they're already free.
They're lost. Those bindings felt great.
I don't believe this.
The gate is open. There should be an elevator on the other side.
Y'all hear that? That's our ticket out. Head for the elevator.
Fuck's sake, some of these guys. Alright. So all we have to do now is clear that ramp so that everyone can move up. Once I clear a couple more of these guys out, I think I'll rocket slide up with my shotgun and do this in style. Slow motion style. Oh yeah, this feels really good. Hey, Golden Gorgie. I can't remember what's special about those guys. I know they have a little bit more health, and he came over here. They kind of remind me of Jackals, the way they move. Jackals from Halo. Oh shit. I botched that all up. Nice. Fuck, this is really fun. Oh, we have another light transport coming in. But I think if I just sprint to the checkpoint over here, I don't have to deal with that. Yep. I'm fine with that. I am good with that. It's interesting that they tabulate the amount of time you spend in cover during combat. And the number of fallen comrades.
Lieutenant Colonel Burns, we'll handle this. You two, stay here. Yes, sir!
Will you die?
Come on, we're moving.
Shit.
So, moving on to Act 1, Mission 5. Let's see, I believe that was a shotgun, and pretty close to upgrading the shotgun again. The heavy machine gun's pulling way far ahead of my other weapons and upgrades. Kind of favoring it as far as picking up just those random green upgrade part drops. It is one of my favorite guns, to be fair. Alright, we have a couple really cool sequences coming up here. I don't know why. Whoa, look at that shit. Repeat playthroughs are great if for no other reason than you know the game so well that you can just kind of pay more attention to the scenery and all the crazy shit that's going on in the background. Oh, that's the wrong direction. That wasn't really worth it. Nah, well, doesn't hurt.
This'll come in handy.
And, that firepower increase came earlier than I expected it to. So level 5 is when you can upgrade the damage on the heavy machine gun. That's really nice. That didn't work. Can I get a good angle on this golden Gorgie? The good Gorgie? That must have sounded like some kind of aneurysm happening. I apologize, I am totally okay. Relatively. Alright, let's deal with you. Holy shit, this guy is a hero! What a hero! Of the terroristic, ultra-nationalist Russians. Ah, man, the crab, the mobile cover crab. Oh, that's a really fun enemy. Oh, he's a laser too. Shit. Watch out for that. Oh, he's just a crab that walks around setting up cover for his buddies. Tiny laser cover crab. Tiny laser cover crab. Oh, this is a fun game. I love it. Okay, let's do some fun shit. I overshot my cover a little bit. I meant to take cover behind that sandbag. Not like in the middle of it. Ooh, overextended a whole lot. Let's run that one back. Let's run it back just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Okay, I think I'm gonna toss a grenade at some of you. Oh, hey, he's got a lock-on launcher. Fire and missiles, I think. And we got laser crabs. No problem, I like you, laser crabs. You're cute little buddies. Maybe I could reprogram you guys and... that's not gonna work. I will burn through every one of my grenades trying to show off what I'm trying to show off right now. Okay. What would be a good chance to do this? How about now? I want it to get a little bit lower to the ground, but I might run out of AR before that happens. Fuck. Oh, shit. I went into AR too early after I threw that grenade. You could start to see what I'm trying to do. I'm making this look way harder than it actually is. I just have to kind of delay it for a second. Hey, you! Alright, I'm gonna switch to the disc launcher and cut you up. Ah, poor little cover crab. They have a name, but like... Mobile laser cutter crab? So fun to say. Okay, let's try to get this right this time. There we go. You can throw a grenade, dodge roll to activate your AR mode, your slow motion, and then shoot the grenade out of mid-air. And that actually has a function other than detonating it early. There's a better way to detonate your grenades early, in fact. But the purpose of shooting your own grenades out of midair is you double the explosion radius and you double the damage.
Over there.
How fucking cool is that?
Fuck those idiots.
Wait, you're just gonna leave them out there?
Cover him from above. Lock and load.
So our fellow Marines fucked up and got themselves trapped in a bad position, despite the fact that we saw them a second ago join us over here. So we kind of have to run it back and cover them and let them advance. Holy shit, that's a lot of Gorgies back there. That's a lot of them. I want to say that this section is either timed or it's based on how many Gorgies you kill. I don't think you have to clear the entire arena. Just have to buy the other Marines enough time.
Take down the remaining Reds and get back through the gate.
I do want that grenade. Plus, it's time to start using the shotty a little bit more. Let's get some slow-mo going. There's nothing I like more than going into slow motion and just picking everything off with a shotgun. Nah. Reload trick for you. To reload a little bit faster. You, vaulting over cover. You will not touch the ground. Yeah! Your dad and you. Let's see. I think that might be the coolest thing. That might be the best. Vaulting over cover to go into slow motion.
Burns! We still got one out there. You shut that thing! We can still help it. Do it.
And as soon as I cleared out the Gorgies, it warped me back to the original checkpoint, and it's still pretending that we have Marines left to save. Oh, I'm fine with that. More combat's always welcome. How the hell did you get up there? Okay, we got Romanov, so disc launcher, ahoy. You get that going. Watch his head fly right on off. The Romanovs are the primary reason I keep the disc launcher around so often. Oh hey, Golden Gorgie's getting past me. Let's back this up a little bit. Take cover back here behind the wall. So I did overheat for a second. That's just gonna be an EMP, but it's still... Oh shit, there's someone in the corner here getting me on an angle. Oh, and that's the end of it. That's weird.
Hurry up! Close the gate! Leave me! You okay? Sam, I'm going high. Burns! Take the squad down the low road. You don't need me to hold your hand? Drag your sorry ass into battle?
I never thought about this before, but where the hell does Sam keep his cigarettes? Oh, by the way, smoking is a mechanic in this.
I'm pinned down by a fixed turret up here. I'm drawing fire, but I need one of you to get rid of the damn thing.
It's a really kind of obscure tertiary mechanic, too. Oh, there is a lock-on laser back here. What do I want to switch out for this? Probably the disc launcher? Oh, decisions. Yeah. I'll get back to smoking in a second. The lock-on laser locks onto 3 separate targets at a time and fires a barrage of blue plasma at them. And when you upgrade the lock-on launcher enough, it can hit up to, I think, between 8 and 10 at a time. It's quite a nice weapon. Very, very nifty. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it over to the... Oh, shit. To the one guy who was injured. Oh, no, that's just an upgrade. Thought it was an injured Marine. So anyway, about smoking. Maybe I'll show this off later on. I tend to not do it that much. But there are certain situations where it's pretty useful. When you're stuck behind cover, if you hit, I believe it's B, Sam will light up a cigarette and flick it, and that will distract all of the enemies around you for a second. Which is nice to kind of take the pressure off. And you get 3 cigarettes per... I can't remember if it's per act or per mission. I think it might be per mission. But again, I'll kind of highlight that in depth a little bit more later on. It's one of those kind of not quite hidden, but very obscure things you can do. Kind of reminds me of like Dudley in Third Strike and throwing his rose as a taunt. And that turns out that like people didn't realize it at first. It took a little while, but people realized that throwing Dudley's rose actually leads into setups. So it's actually a taunt with a mechanical use. It's kind of like that. Kind of feels like a taunt that happens to have kind of an obscure, valuable use. But we come to the final section in this mission, which is kind of a mini-boss fight against this enormous APC mounted with saw blades on the front and point defense turrets mounted all around it. So the first thing we want to do is we want to try to clear out as many Gorgies in the area as possible, because they will just distract us. That's its weakness. You can also pretty easily destroy the point defense turrets all around it, but since I'm in slow motion anyway, and it's already lower than half health, I'll just focus it down. Yeah, not much in the way of a threatening mini-boss, especially once you clear the back area. But a cool design for an enemy nonetheless, and that is it for the act. Or I mean for the mission. I think there's still a couple missions left in the act.
This is a bigger pain than I thought it'd be.
I've got 3 victory APCs heading for you.
Something we can rely on for once. Your DARPA railguns are a piece of work, let me tell you.
When I went back and healed that injured Marine back there, you might have noticed a shotgun popped out of him. That's the main reason that you want to try to keep your Marine friends alive. That and they draw enemy fire away. They don't really do that much damage to enemies. They attract heat from them. And when you nurse them back to health by giving them EpiPens or apple juice or whatever the fuck Sam's giving them, they drop either ammo pickups or hand grenades for you. But that's going to do it for today. Before we head into the next section, we're going to cut this one off. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy. Have a good one.